Hey guys, Dale Thompson here, home business coach, and I want to thank you for spending a moment of your time here with me today on this blog post. You've either come here because I've sent you an email, you're on one of my Freedompreneur training lists, or maybe you found this video or post organically either through the search engines or you're on my YouTube channel. Whatever the case, I'm glad that you're here. I appreciate the fact that you're busy, and the fact that you're spending a few minutes here with me gives me great pleasure, and I'm super pumped about that because I want to share something pretty important with you. Right now, our team is going through something called the 21-day blogging challenge. And the basic concept of it is to basically share and write about your passions for the next 21 days. And as I said in my last blog post, what I'm passionate about is really teaching others and helping them to succeed in their business. So it's to that extent that I wanted to share some things with you today on building confidence. Through my experience over the years of being part of a team and mentoring and teaching people, one of the major things that I've come across and why people don't succeed is because they lack the confidence to do so. When they come online, there's a huge learning curve. I'm sure maybe that's you that is here sitting watching this video. The learning curve is huge, and they just get bombarded every day with so much information. And, buy this product and you click a mouse for a couple of times and you're going to be rich, or do this, or build a list, or, use capture pages, or try this traffic method, or use that traffic method, or do Facebook pay-per-click, or advertise in Facebook forums and groups. And after a while, guys, you're just like, you can't take it anymore. Especially I know it gets to me. I can imagine, and I've been online for 7 years. I can imagine what it's like for the new person coming online. So basically what I wanted to say here today, guys, is a couple of things to try to help you. Number one, if you're feeling overwhelmed, that's okay. It's perfectly okay. It's normal. It's a good thing. Okay? And the reason I say that is that it means you're processing information and you're learning. It's just that you get to the point where, your brain gets full. It's just like a jar. You take a jar and you take the top off and you put it under the water spout, and the jar fills up, and what happens after a while? The jar overflows, right? The water starts spilling out the side of the jar and starts leaking all over the place. And it's the same thing with your mind, guys. That's exactly what happens. You can fill it up so much, and then at some point it overflows, and you get confused, you get frozen, and you stop and you think, well, I can't do this. This is just too much. I'll never get this, and you quit. I mean, I've seen it happen so many times. I want to tell you a little story here about something that happened to me. I was on the phone with one of my team members a while back, and this really stuck with me because she was brand new to the program that I was promoting at the time. And also she was a brand new online marketer. She had never, come online before to start earning or try to earn some extra money or build a full-time income out of internet marketing. And she said to me, Dale, she said, I am just so overwhelmed. I can't do this. I just can't. The way we talk about, you build lists and you have to write emails to your lists and, all of that stuff. And I just can't, it's not sinking in. I said, whoa. I said, wait a minute. I said, it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. If it was easy and if it happened overnight, everybody would be doing it. And nobody would be out there with a 9-to-5 job. They'd all be online working for themselves. So I said, you got to step back a minute and you got to relax. And you got to, it's just like eating an elephant, I told her. How do you eat an elephant? Eat it one piece at a time. You don't try to eat the whole thing at one time. You break off a toe and you eat that, and you break off a foot maybe and you eat that, and, so on and so forth. So I said, it's the same thing with internet marketing. You learn it a piece at a time. You pick something and you master it. You learn it and you educate yourself and you master it. Then you go on to the next thing and you do that. And so many of the opportunities have great training inside of it if people would just, take the time to learn it bit by bit. So I said, give it 90 days. And I said, give it 90 days and I will coach you and I will teach you. And let's see where we're at after the end of 90 days. And then you tell me whether or not you could do this or not. Well, lo and behold, about 30 days or so later, 30 to 45 days later, we had a conversation and she said to me, she said, Dale, she said, she said today was the first day that I actually thought that I knew what I was doing, that I actually started to grasp some of the concepts and why I was doing what it is I was doing. And you see, guys, that's exactly what it is. It's going to take time. You come in and you're all excited and you get into the training or whatever the case, or you come online and you get a product you want to promote, and and then all of a sudden you start seeing all these emails about what you should be doing, and all of a sudden you back up and you say, whoa, wait a minute. What, you mean I have to do all this? What? I don't know how to build a list. I don't know, like I said before. So it takes time, and you have to work at it. You have to give yourself a break and kind of relax, sit back, relax, and just break it off at a piece at a time. The last thing I wanted to leave you with here is the fact that I had something very, very interesting shared with me a while back. I was on a training call with some of the leaders of one of the marketing systems that I use, a gentleman by the name of Mark Harbert, and maybe some of you out there have heard the name or know him or work with him. And Mark said there's this universal law that no matter what happens, it always holds true. And that is the law of planting, cultivating, and harvesting. And basically all that is, the planting, you have to go out there, you have to do the video, or you have to, send that email or write that blog post or whatever it is, make that post in an advertising forum, okay? And most people do that and they wait. And then after a week or so, they don't get any response. Oh, this doesn't work, I can't do this, and they quit. So, that's totally and completely understandable. But it takes time, at least 60 to 90 days. After you plant, you cultivate, you keep adding to that content. You keep writing another blog post, you keep teaching, you keep, sharing what's worked, what doesn't work. You keep doing that day after day after day. And before you know it, after the 60 to 90 days, then that's time to reap the harvest. That's when you start getting people attracted to you and, start seeking you out as someone that might be able to help them. So planting, cultivating, and harvest. Okay, guys, got it? Guys, look, I appreciate you so much. You don't know. As I said, the fact that you're here tells me you want something better for your life, and I'm passionate about trying to provide any information, any motivation, any tools, tips, training that I could do in order to help you achieve the goals that you're looking for. Now, what I'd like you to do is go ahead down at the bottom, and if you're on my YouTube page, leave a comment in the comments there. If you're actually on my blog post, go to the bottom where it says comments, leave me a comment. Let me know whether you thought this made sense, whether it helped. There will also be a link down there if you'd like to learn more about what's working for myself and my team and what we're involved in and how you can get involved with us. You can go ahead and there is a link below that would help you do that. So with that being said, again, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next blog post. Bye for now.